Lori?
We're still working on the sirens. There's going to be some unscheduled siren tests at individual sites, just to determine how we're progressing on that. The report I have got is that there are still 3 that aren't functioning, but I'm going to go to each one individually.
I talked to Alex Bibbin one day this week, and he said the one at Loretta, I think, was turned off, and the one at St. Charles looked like whoever mowed got into it and got into the power source.
Yes, and the school system is going to pay to fix the one at St. Charles.
That's
They're
good.
gonna fix that.
Good.
That's what I'm told.
Good deal.
I've got one question. John probably knows. The one, they've got an alarm or something at Teledyne.
Mm-hmm.
Is it supposed to go off when do they have to set it off? Or does it go
Yeah,
off?
dispatch has to set it. Actually, what happens is that the sirens go off, and then dispatch has an alternate button that the process is they push, and that sends out, for example, like Portland Forge or others that have those receivers. And then what that does, it activates through their PA and lets people inside the plant know that there's a emergency warning. So
it's not just a little siren in that room, it goes out over there.
it's a device, it's a receiver
Yeah, I
device.
saw it up there.
Yeah, and it's tied into the PA system.
He was thinking that it hadn't been working, and they came and looked at it, but I didn't know that it worked through the PA.
Yeah, I think from what I understand, it actually is working. I think what the issue is maybe we need to get with dispatch to remind them of maybe a process they need to do. Portland Forge, yeah.
They've got a,
It's just a receiver is what it is. It's an in-house system they have. Yeah,
goes out over
yeah,
the
but,
PA.
anyway,
I can check to make sure the PA parts, because they've been
yeah.
fooling with that, but anyway, he just wanted me to, I didn't know how.
Yeah, from what I understand, all they get is the alert tone. They're not getting the actual siren. And that, from a technical standpoint, that tells you that it's not being activated at dispatch.
If I was up there to test it, can I call them, can they set that off by itself? Or-
Sure can. Well, let's put it, they have the capability of doing that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know how to test it, so.
Yeah, so just give me a holler.
Okay.
I'll go up there and push the button.
Well, they do it down here up to the plant, down here, okay.
Did we determine if the one at St. Joe, if that code had been put in, we talked about a couple meetings ago, that,
I was at dispatch when we had the scheduled test, and I didn't personally, but I was sitting there when Mr. Brady talked to Alex, he called him, about programming, and Alex indicated that there was no programming to be done.
Actually, that's not true. I will tell you this. See, what happens is that every siren, because those sirens you can set off individually or as a group. It's just like the fire departments. You know, you've got 5 fire departments. You can page them all at once, or you can page them individually. Those sirens, the only way they're activated is through that software at dispatch. Okay, and it has to have its code. So you can hit an all call, we call it, and it sends it out to all of them, or you can do it individually. But it has to be in that SAMI. It has to be programmed into that SAMI software.
I gathered that had already been done, but
Well, since Alex and Gary Luce take care of it, I guess you have to get with them.
because we know St. Joe's didn't work, and that's what I wanted to see, if there is another problem, or if it was just that code's not, been put in, so.
I believe Alex said St. Joe needed a battery. So I'm going to start working with Alex directly.
Okay.
And see if I can get a.
Yeah, because, in all sincerity, Those are outdoor warning, they're not indoor warning, but I will say this, people are used to them, and when you're used to, especially the elderly, older people and so forth, when they get used to hearing that, and that's a comfort factor to let them know. And I don't mean this wrong, but the fact that we've been messing around with this for about 2 months now, 3 months,
Longer than that.
honestly, it's a joke. It's a freaking joke. So either those individuals that have accepted responsibility to get this done, either it gets done or they get out. Because it's putting our citizens in a bad position, and it's putting every one of us as well. So let's get it fixed. If they can't fix it, let us know, and we'll get it taken care of. And I appreciate your help. We'll do anything we can. But, would you guys agree? It's gone on long enough?
Yeah, we need to fix it, no doubt.
It's probably been, we actually worked on it last year. And
Yeah, it's
so
been-
it's
it's been
been
forever.
going on longer than a couple months, so.
Exactly, and then,
I understand, but
And I know you're trying.
Whatever you need, you let us know.
Yeah.
Because we're here for you, and we appreciate your help.
as a companion to her report, at that grant workshop, the debris management plan was brought up, that you managed to found out about a few years ago, saying that you can't get FEMA funds without it. Well, I brought it up, and I said, we submitted one, and Laurie is looking to try to run it tracks down. And they actually called Homeland Security from the conference, and there had been 6 plans submitted out of 120 counties. 4 have been approved, and 2 are in the pipeline. We're one of them to be approved. So we should get approval pretty quick. So that takes about a year plus to get the plan approved. Wow. And I got a name and a face and a phone number as a contact person. So I'll be checking on that.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Keith.
Thank you.
Larry, you got anything on? Okay.
Yeah, I saw she had a commitment this afternoon. She said
Good at the animal show.
Jimmy and them had cleaned up, did something, some cleanup out there, and everything was going okay.
We sold all that residue bill, we sold it all down, left it up, sold it down, trash.
That's what she said, cleaned up all the stuff.
Terry, Career Center?
Yes, I just want to give you all an update because, first of all, I thank everyone here, especially Marion Fiscal Court, the City of Lebanon, Washington County Fiscal Court, and the Springfield City, and Economic Development for hiring me and giving us an assistant. You do not know how important this is in our county and the city. I was going to give you an update for February of 372. We had 6 job fairs. We had one of the job fairs, we had over 140 people, and we haven't had that for years. So people are starting getting back to work for us. It's going to take a lot of push. Right now, the SNAP program is in our office, so we're seeing the SNAP program. They have to do 80 hours a month to keep their food stamps. So the workforce, they're pushing them to work. So this, economic disadvantage has been pushed. So I just wanted you all to know that. And then also in March, we had 229, and we've been doing all the Marion County seniors. We did tours for them, and also we did project graduation seniors. They're coming in our office. We're educating the schools. We're seeing the jail. We're doing a lot of things in the community, and I thank you very much. Do you all have any questions for me?
I just have just one thing, if you can. For example, all the departments provide us with a report that's in our papers, just like your report there. If you could provide before the court meeting, excuse me, get it to the judge so that kind of update us on what's going on, that'd be great.
Started on Monday, so that's why I'm right now, but I was
Yeah.
gonna give it to you.
You've
That's
done a really
awesome.
good job for 4 days, I'm going to tell you that
That's
right
right.
now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Terry.
Terry?
Thanks.
Under old business, new business, we do have bids to open for the roads that we advertised last week. Jimmy, you want to open these up? We just
These?
get one bid, that's all we got.
One bid,
One bid.
you say bids or
Well,
bids?
he said these, I got excited.
What's going on?
looks like a bid from now in Hayden of, the 4 roads that we asked for 17 and 18 is $135,000. But the Ham Schoolhouse Road, 18 and 19 is $63,000.
Which we have the grant for the last year left for the.
For the Ham Schoolhouse.
For the 4 roads, we got a grant
135?
for 100.
94,520, I think, something like that's what it was.
So how much is that above what y'all can do?
It's not very much. I mean, we, judge puts a pencil to it, but it's not very, we can't do it no cheaper.
Yeah. Motion.
Yeah, second.
Y'all would like me and him to go over it?
No.
Thank you, Jim.
Alright, got it.
Thank you, Jimmy. Yes.
Mr. Wood, yes. Mr. Bishop? Yes. Mr. Mash?
Yes.
And Mr. Wood? Yes.
Hey, Judge, under old business, I wanted to ask Mr. Mudd, because I've had several of my constituents ask me about what's going on with the water rate thing. Do you mind giving us an update on that?
Yeah, Monday, that's April 16th, that was the 5-month deadline by Public Service Commission and by statute that if they had not made a decision by that time, Lebanon Water Works could implement the proposed rate. And they had that option, and they went forward with that option. So as of April 16th, Monday, the new rate goes into effect.
For the county,
Proposed rate.
for the
That
county,
was-
out in the county?
Yes, and we have to apply for a water adjustment agreement, which those papers will be filed Monday to pass that rate through. And also in this litigation, they have till July the 12th on or before that date to make a final order, final decision on the rate.
You say they, you mean the PSC?
Yes,
Okay.
it could stay the same at 34%, or it could be lower. We don't know.
So what was the purpose of their inactivity up till April 16th? I'm just curious.
Now, that's a good question. I don't know, that's, there's a lot of motions been made back and forth by each entity requiring information, financial information, and no decision was made. And by statute, when 5 months is up, then the entity proposing the rate has the right to go ahead and implement that rate.
All right, and that goes into effect when?
With effect April 16th.
Oh, April 16th.
Did you say 34%? I thought it was 22%.
When we incorporated, when the water district incorporates it to their rate structure, it becomes, I got the calculations today, it becomes 23.5% to the district's rate. It comes to us at 34%, but when we incorporate it through our rate structure out to our customers, it equals to 23.5%.
So, wait a minute now. So you're saying it comes to you at 34, but then it goes down?
It does. It's a mathematical.
It's a mathematical,
Abolition.
yes. Thank you.
It involves where we have water loss and the different things when it's all.
I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, that's a great thing.
Can you do it again?
Yeah, run it through there 2 or 3 times, that's right, yeah.
So it's 23, what's the exact number on that, Jim?
23.5.
Add on the water bill.
So people know knows higher than.
I'm drinking Pepsis.
So, last question, what was that final date you said, June or?
July the 12th.
Okay.
It has to be made on or before that date. Being public service has to make a ruling on.
Do they actually have to make a decision by that date? I mean, obviously, they didn't have to make a decision by
A
the
month.
first date, so,
I would think so, yes.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what the law is, I don't know if they're supposed to something, I don't know.
okay.
I would hope so.
I'd say that's why I got some calls, people, they were wondering about that. I'd say that's why I got the calls.
I've been wondering myself, which I did ask you at the last meeting, how it's coming along.
Yeah, that's where we are right now, and we, like I say, the water districts, that's going to have to figure our customers and their choice.
Thank you, appreciate you.
You know, it's a 50,000 plus hit a month increase. It's going to be like before it's over $500,000 a year. That's, increase to our customers.
Gotcha. Thank you.
When are they gonna start, of course, when they start blacktopping, do you know? or-
Whenever you get a few
The
jobs
weather.
lined out,
Okay.
they
Never
start
know.
next 2 or 3 weeks,
And then just whatever schedule? Okay.
whenever the weather is right.
One more comment to what we're talking about, because on this, where we passed this right through, and at that point, July the 12th, on before and the commission makes a decision, and for some reason, if that decision reflects a decrease in this rate, then our customers, not only will the water district be credited back from Lebanon, then also the water district will have to credit back their customers as well. So there will be a credit come back.
If there is a
if there is
decrease.
a decrease in
Okay.
this rate.
Gotcha.
Just for curiosity, you've been there some time. Have you ever seen this process take place before?
No, we have never, to my tender at the water company, that we've ever challenged. But
No.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. Also, under old business, consider approval to verify Marion County Detention Center policy revisions for fiscal year 2017-18.
Motion.
Second.
Yes. Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Where?
Yes.
Mr. Quayle? Yes. Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Unanimous.
And I think, Lisa, you've got a flyer here that you want to go over it, or?
I just wanted to invite everyone to the autism walk on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock at Grand Memorial Park, as long as the weather is well.
It's supposed to be nice.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be in the 60s, so just let everybody know what's going on.
You say 10 to 20?
So you can go to the autism walk, then go right up the road and get your free tree and hot dog. Right?
Friday.
That's right.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But they can go out.
Well, I was trying to put it together.
Might have
I was
some-
trying to put it
Might
together.
have some left over.
Y'all gonna have any hot dogs Saturday morning?
Adelman will be at the autism walk, so you can get
All right, I'm all about beef, that sounds good.
Make sure I got everything here.
Don't look too hard, Judge.
Thank you.
Gotta pay some bills.
That's all I've got.
Motion to approve the bills with additions?
Second.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Smash?
Yes.
Quayle? Yes. Where? Yes. Mr. Bishop? Yes.
I would like to ask the court to
I'm
allow
sorry.
me to spend $2,700 for some tables for St. Charles School for the teachers and children to go out and have lunch in the sunshine.
Is that a motion?
Yes.
Second.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Quayle? Yes. Mr. Wicker? Yes.
Yes.
Where's your meeting? Marion County Middle School. Mayor says St. Charles, I'm not got used to the
Gonna
change
say
yet.
St. Charles, oh, yeah.
That's back in.
Anything?
Anything else?
MTA,
Thank you, John.
Any objections?
thank you.
Hey, Jim.